Autsch! So, ja, mache ich hier weiter gleich. Ne, ich hole erstmal meine Aufträge ab. Dafür gehe ich ja nicht weg. Meine Belohnung kann ich auch abholen. Dafür gehe ich auch nicht weg. Also Y, ich habe das neue Dings da. Hatte ich den nicht schon mal irgendwie so ähnlich? Oder verwechsel ich den mit dem hier? Snackling. Also voll die Auswahl. Was soll das sein hier? Origami-Vogel. Und ich habe hier irgendwie ein uraltes eigentlich. Das ist immer noch am süßesten. Wo ist es denn? Ach so. Ja, weil ich es gewählt habe, ist es da nicht mit drin. Oh, das ist der Teddybär von Natascha. Ja. Tja, dann laufe ich erstmal hier ein bisschen. Bis die Herausforderung fertig ist.
This was where Professor Anaxa gave us the lesson.
Ja, ja, ist es
I
jetzt
can still
doppeldeutig
see
gemeint?
that day in my mind.
And that was your last lesson in the Grove. Now, each of you will head off on your own path. How much the Grove's teachings can help you in the real world
Die jetzt, die sind alle
depends
nicht
on how
gealtert.
well you can put knowledge into practice. However, heed this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there, don't ever claim you were the student of Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages.
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure you didn't...
Firstly, call me Professor Anaxagoras. Secondly, to clarify, the last lesson means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient alchemy, and all my teaching activities will be put on hold.
Ah, I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
All you do every day is wag that sharp tongue of yours. That's a credit deduction, fine enough IDs Elysii. I have nothing left to say. Next.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time in that lesson to discuss the students' post-graduation aspirations with them and guide them toward a solid path. Surely you can't skip such a crucial step, Professor.
The teaching assistant, Miss Hyacinth, is truly Professor Anaxa's nemesis.
Fine. Since Hyacinthia insists on this, let's go through the process. Since some of you are so eager to speak, why don't we start with you, Finan of IDs Elysii? What is your post-graduation aspiration?
Me? Well, it's not exactly an aspiration, but the only thing I want to do is to protect the people I care about.
I see. So you want to be a hero? How boring. Next.
I didn't say...
Castorus, you've been giggling for quite some time. How about you go next?
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless, Professor Anaxagoras, but... I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calming peace.
How naive. So naive that it makes me want to weep for your fairy tale. See, this is why I don't want to follow those outdated protocols. All I get are boring answers. Since you suggested this whole process, why don't you wrap this up, Hyacinthia? Share your aspiration with everyone, and let's see if yours stands out.
So it's finally my turn. Good thing I came prepared. My aspiration is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
Blank page?
An interesting description. Do explain, Assistant.
I've read all of Amphorius's heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to my attention. Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time lived. No one recorded the struggles and suffering the commoners endured.
So you're saying that, instead of legendary heroes, you're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical records.
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day. Her story is told to every child descended from the Skyfolk. We have no doubts about Seliosi's greatness, yet her towering figure overshadowed every record from that entire era. What about the Day Thunder Knight's family, allies, and friends? What about the survivors and those who died in the great battles? Whenever I think about their stories by the campfire, I realize the details of those legends have been long lost, and only Seliosi's name remains. Her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's, lording over everything on the ground. That's why I'm glad that my era does not lack heroes. All my ancestors had was a sad past. But I have a future I want to protect. Instead of becoming a hero and ushering in a golden deluge to baptize the world anew, I want to stay in the backline and save all the ordinary humans from drowning in the rising waves. I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth. I believe it's the only way for the saga of creation. To include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page.
Ah nee,
I'm getting embarrassed from
ist
remembering how I said all that.
der Gizmo aus Gremlins.
But my beliefs have never changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line and realize my dream. Danny, what are you doing here?
Ist mal wieder stumm.
You guessed it. To reach Aquala's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony, summon the spirits of our ancestors, and get their blessings. That's the only way for creatures on Earth to forge the rainbow bridge to the sky. And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the grove. Don't worry. I have little Ika with me. You will protect me, won't you? Good, Ika. Well, what brings you here, Danny? Right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission, won't you? Oh? Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now? No, I didn't understand that either, little Ika. Since we've already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny? That's the dependable express guard for you. So, shall we get going?
Meine Güte. Ich glaube, wir machen jetzt mal was anderes. So viel Laberei. Ich habe doch heute diesmal schon Universum, oder? Ja, habe ich schon. Und das habe ich mir auch schon abgeholt. Wo sind die Zehner? Achso, genügend Ressourcen gesammelt. Ja, dann können wir ja eigentlich auch hier irgendwie ändern auf... Weil da fehlt noch reichlich. Ja, ich bin überlegen, ob ich die heißen überhaupt will. Die hat mich jetzt irgendwie in dem einen Kampf, wo sie da war, ein bisschen enttäuscht. Obwohl, ja, auch nicht so sehr. Sie sieht halt ganz gut aus, aber heiltechnisch war das irgendwie nicht so die Pracht. Vielleicht ist es da auch irgendwie auf Schaden ausgelegt worden. Ich würde es dann auf maximale LP auslegen. Ja. Ja, ich versuch's. Hol mir aber nicht den Lichtkegel, sondern wenn ich ihn überhaupt kriege, die Eier sein, will ich den Rest sparen, damit ich dann noch die SciFi kriege. Eine Chance habe, die SciFi zu kriegen. Das ist halt einfach ein schöner Charakter. Die macht ja auch ganz gut Schaden, die SciFi. Also was ich wieder gesehen habe. Eigentlich gibt es die ja noch gar nicht. Ich ja gefragt, wie die da reinkommt, dass ich die schon probeweise spielen konnte. Ja, aber eigentlich will ich beide.
You wish. Be of your body and mind. All will be swept away by the wind. Root here. Embrace a new life. Existence is unity. Time to cleanse the filth, as you wish. Forever do it! Okay. Be of your body and mind. Everything in this world is bleeding. Embrace a new life. Protect us! Root here. Time to cleanse the filth. All will be swept away by the wind.
Burn it all! I am struck! Now accept your punishment.
As you wish. Yeah. Eternal.
Burn it all.
Embrace a new life. Existence is unity. Root here. Be of your body and mind.
Forever do it!
As you wish. Time to cleanse the filth. Embrace a new life. Everything in this world is bleeding. protect us! Wilt here. All will be swept away by the wind.
Burn it all! Through my blood! I'll accept your punishment.
As you wish. Eternal. Wilt here. Be of your body and mine.
Forever do it!
Time to cleanse the filth. Embrace a new life. Everything in this world is bleeding. Return to dust. May death protect us! As you wish.
I am struck! Burn it all!
Be of your body and mine. All will be swept away by the wind. Wilt here. Yeah. Existence is unity.
Forever do!
Hängt die denn jetzt rum?
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
Den B mache ich nachher nochmal. Jetzt geht's in die Teufelshöhle. Obwohl, die ist sehr schwer. Vielleicht soll ich erst die B nehmen. Um noch ein bisschen mehr zu machen. Na komm, machen wir das erst. Machen wir den nochmal. Die Heißen war ja irgendwie nicht so der Hit. Hier nehme ich ihn. Echt? Ja, dann lieber die One mal. Die habe ich ja schon drin. ist schon voll. Minus 900, minus... Das ist gar nicht so teuer. Also, hochstufen. Combo verstärken. Oh. Erstmal alles, was unter 1000 ist.
Existence is unity. Open sesame.
Still waters of oblivion.
All will be
wir
swept
die
away by the
her?
wind.
Ging immer was ab?
Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch a crone.
Spend freely. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.